All right, so today I want to talk a little bit about labeling our dogs, and labeling ourselves or other people in general, and how detrimental that can be. Using my poor little Zeal, because Zeal was always a nervous Nelly, I named him a little Nancy Pants, and I labeled him a very, very nervous, very worried dog, right? And look, realistically, he was. But the danger in my labeling that is that every time he did something a little squirrely or weird, I'd be like, oh, see, it's because he's nervous. It's because he's nervous. And we struggled because in my mind, how am I going to change that? He is who he is. So I try my best, but that would always emerge. So one day, I'm taking a seminar with Zeal, and it was by Ward Faulkner, an awesome trainer, really super nice guy. And he was giving this seminar, and I had a working spot with Zeal, and we were doing the stand for exam. And so whenever we did the stand for exam and the judge went to go over the dog, Zeal would be looking at the judge. So we did the stand for exam, and Zeal did that behavior. And I said to Ward, see, I said, that's his problem. He's so nervous, he can't stop looking at the judge. And Ward looks at me and he says, I don't really see it like that. I think he's just looking around. Wow, was that an epiphany for me? Because I sat down and I was like, wow, like that option was not even on the table in my mind, because everything he did, I had this skewed view and just labeled it as he's doing it because he's nervous. So I pondered that for a few days, and I was like, gosh, you really know better. What are you doing? So I went out one day that week. I went to the pet store. I bought Zeal a new collar. I don't know why I did this, but it was symbolic. I bought him a new collar. I put it on him. I went to work that day, and I said to everybody, all right, from today on forward, Zeal is no longer a Nancy Pants. He is a brave, courageous, confident young man. So, did my dog miraculously overnight turn into a superhero dog? No, he did not. However, because I now had that vision in my head, that was what I was constantly striving for. That's where I was headed. That's what I was looking for solutions, for ideas, for ways to get him to become a brave, courageous dog, instead of always being helpless and being like, ugh, see, he's doing it because he's nervous. Well, okay, great. Now I have no way to fix that, right? I'm not empowered. By changing the way I thought about him, by having a different vision and therefore a different goal, it empowered me to look long, far, and wide for solutions that would create a dog that was confident. And I would say that for the most part, I feel pretty good about the fact that I think I succeeded. Like, for him to be able to win an NOC, I think is so far and above his innate genetic ability that it really shows that if you change your mindset and then strive to achieve that, you absolutely can. And you can take a dog or a person or yourself and change it completely. Yes, it takes works, but if you hold that vision in your head, you can absolutely achieve that. So when I have students and they label their dogs certain ways, I strongly encourage them not to do that, because that's going to, what you think and what you say is what is going to be happen, is what's going to happen, and it's what you are going to create. So if you say your dog is nervous, you will constantly be looking for evidence that supports that idea. instead of looking for solutions to make that, to turn your dog into something else. And that holds true for everything in life. So always be super careful about what you think and about what you say, because that is always what is going to come true. That's it. Bye.